Hello, I'm Amber.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Becky.
And you're listening to
Fangirls Anonymous. Happy Supernatural Day!
Yay! Woo, you idiots.
Pudding!
And pie.
Yeah, apparently the pie's a thing. I haven't gotten that far yet.
I haven't either. I think I'll do some of that tomorrow, watching some Supernatural.
Shelly, Shelly.
It was just funny because it rhymed. Okay.
It's Final Fantasy, guys. Come on.
Okay. I did
No,
dress as Lulu once.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what are we fangirling about? Caitlin!
Oh, I've discovered a thing, guys. And a lot of you have probably already know about it, maybe if you're nerds like I am. I found out from a YouTube thing that there's a thing called Amino. That is basically like...
It's not the acid.
Amino. It's an app on Google Play. And it's like Facebook for different fandoms. You can post articles, go on live chats, and create a profile. And I found the Sherlock Amino. And it's bloody awesome. it's bloody awesome. And I'm meeting a lot of people on there. I'm reading a lot of articles. I haven't written any yet. They're not long not long ones. Like there was one about the third Holmes brother. Is he a villain? Is he not? Whatever. Discuss. There's polls. There's awesome gifts. And yeah, it's really cool. I'm enjoying it. I'm spending a lot of my time on there right now. And it's free. So there's Supernatural one. There's a bunch of different ones. There's a comic Amino.
I'm going to have to check this out.
Yeah, dude.
Just from the little bit of it that I saw on your phone, like, it actually looks, like, easy and fun to navigate through. Which I like. Like, I don't... If it's going to be a pain in the ass to navigate and find stuff, like, I'm not gonna fucking touch it.
Yeah, no.
So.
And you can join the different chats. Like, there's different types of chats. It's not just one major Sherlock chat. I'm part of a couple Benedict Cumberbatch chats, and it's quite fun. I'm enjoying it thoroughly, and it's amazing.
Nice.
Kevin and I have also been... We started rewatching... We started with The Hobbit, and we're going to be going through the whole Tolkien series of movies, and
You can't really call it a trilogy if you're adding Hobbit, I guess.
That's why I didn't say trilogy.
I know. I saw you struggling, and I'm like, the trilogy?
No.
But it makes sense.
But it's not a trilogy.
It's but yeah, so we're starting to rewatch that, and I'm excited because I love that series, but for the Hobbit trilogy, there were 3 movies in the Hobbit.
Hobbit trilogy. I just remembered the word anthology.
Yeah.
There we go.
The Hobbit trilogy I enjoyed when I saw it, but come on. I loved the book, and they took a lot of liberties, in the movie, but I did love the fact that Martin Freeman played Bilbo, and Benedict Cumberbatch played Smaug, and he played the fuck out of that dragon. He'll be the first one to tell you that it nearly ruined... I was that dragon. Everyone thinks I was just the voice of that dragon, but I was that dragon. So, I'm excited to rewatch those. My daughter actually is known to say, "I am fire and I am death," in her little dragon voice. But anyway, so, yeah. I'm excited about that, and...
That was it.
Okay.
Cool. All right, Becky, what about you? What are you fangirling about this week?
Well, today's Supernatural Day, and that makes me super happy.
Supernatural makes you super happy?
It does. It's like not natural. Har har.
Super.
I've been without for most of the last week. I've been without internet or TV, and haven't had a whole lot of stuff going on entertainment wise electronically, but yeah, I've been trying to not binge on things on my phone because data, but
data and things.
Yeah, data and things. But trying to keep up with most stuff. I've been really enjoying the Fangirls Anonymous group on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
The last week has been pretty fucking fantastic. It's pretty much where I spend all my time on Facebook lately. It's because it's set to secret. It's and like we don't have any drama or anything there. Nobody judges anybody.
Yeah.
Everybody, we're a family, and it's been pretty fantastic. It's gotten me through some rough times lately, and I'm kind of fangirling over that.
Fangirling over Fangirls Anonymous.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes, and I'm loving that we've got a good handful of dudes.
Yeah, and we just added another one today. I think.
Yeah. One of mine and Siobhan and Faith and Stephanie's friends on Facebook he hails from the UK.
Ooh.
And he's been a friend of mine on Facebook for a good while now, over a year. And he's super cool, so I've been like contemplating adding him, but I'm like, yeah, hold off a bit, and 'cause he's got a lot of his own stuff going on. So, but today I was like, fuck it. Hey, Brandon, do you want to join this group I've got? And he was like, sure, I'm down. I'm like, okay, don't let the name fool you. We have a few guys in there too. And he's totally cool with it. But
awesome.
Yeah, that was great. So, a few of us virtually hugged him and like, welcome to the group. And he got a nice warm welcome and everything. And
He was actually pretty active today too.
He was.
Yeah.
Posting and commenting, and we love it when our members are active.
Yes.
We had the polls going today. We had all sorts of stuff going up today.
Yeah, the polls are fun. Okay, for the listeners. So I started a poll today about just like, hey, what's everybody into? And I tried to list as many things as I could without making it too long.
And we just kept adding.
And then people kept adding.
Yeah. So it ended up
Also guilty.
One of the other admins for the group, Siobhan, she love you, Siobhan, if you're listening. She added she made like several new polls in different categories to see what everybody's into for like TV series or books or movies or what kind of hobbies and stuff. And it's been really interesting to watch all the answers for that and kind of really see what everybody's into, because like
There's
sometimes it's obvious.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, sometimes it's obvious what everybody's into because we're all commenting on the same stuff, but like sometimes other stuff doesn't get brought up. So like kind of just seeing where everybody's interests lie and how varied they are, it was really cool.
The sheer amount of Harry Potter surprised me, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
I was excited, but I didn't realize there were that many people. Like, Harry Potter's kind of at the top of the polls for, like, all of the things right now. Obviously, except for TV, But I was surprised, pleasantly surprised, but I was actually surprised to see how many, like... So, it made me feel not so bad about all the Harry Potter stuff I share, like, all the time. Speaking of which, one of the things I posted this week is one of the things I'm fangirling about this week, which was I found this website that has like, it's like people go in and they make mixes for ambiance for different things.
Oh, that's right.
And I didn't quite realize the sheer size of this website, and off the top of my head, I can't remember what it was called, but they didn't just have Harry Potter. They had like all sorts of different multiverses. They had like ambiance sounds for. I found it because somebody posted on one of my Harry Potter groups that I follow. They did like a Hufflepuff common room. And so it's like a quill scratching on paper and like a cat purring and a fireplace. And then like every 10 minutes it sounds like somebody's like walking on gravel past the window. And like I actually had that on in the background in my office for hours yesterday. It was the most calming thing ever. Like the cat kind of purrs intermittently, and like the and you can change the levels, because to me the gravel sound was really loud, so I just like lowered the volume on that so it sounded more like it was somebody more in the distance.
Oh, that's right. You were mentioning you could adjust the individual volumes of the sounds. That's super cool.
It was really cool. And then they had one for Slytherin, they had one for Gryffindor, they had one for Ravenclaw. Yeah. They have them for like the library.
Caitlin just got excited.
They have them for like all sorts of different, like the dining hall. Oh, and then also with the Hufflepuff one, they have random kitchen noises too, kind of, because the kitchens are supposed to be right next to the common room. So sometimes you can hear like a pot clang or something, but it's like really randomly. It's seriously like they are so perfect, and they have different, like I said, they have different multiverses. It's not just Harry Potter, so it's really freaking cool. And I'm in
What
love
is the name
with
of this site?
I don't remember, but
that's
I posted it.
Part of it is it. Where's it? Is it on Fangirls Anonymous?
Yeah, I posted it to Fangirls Anonymous. It's
shit.
about the Hufflepuff common room.
Is it an app or is it a website?
It's a website, so you do have to have Flash enabled to view it.
Yeah,
but it's seriously
I couldn't do it on my phone.
It's seriously fracking amazing and totally worth looking up.
Sherlock's study. I'm gonna shit my pants.
They might. I don't know. It was a couple days ago.
Have you guys seen those Kmart commercials?
What?
It's just listening to her.
No, Caitlin said shit my pants, and it just reminded me of the Kmart commercials, like, oh, they ship things now, and so, like, I shipped my drawers. And just look at Kmart commercials, it's, like, shipped my pants. Or big gas savings.
A couple days ago that I
posted. Oh my god!
So, I can send it to you again. And, if I'll find the website, and next week I'll tell you guys where to find it. But it was like the best thing ever.
Caitlin's on a mission.
She is. Also, I've been watching Farscape. I'm almost done with the first season.
Nice.
I'm only able to watch like a couple episodes at a time because I've actually been going to bed at like a reasonable adult hour lately. Well, you see, they get it. They know how weird this is.
Wait. Who are you and what have you done to Amber?
No kidding, I've actually been asking myself the same thing.
Are you sure you're not a pod person? This is an invasion of the body.
I'm wondering, because I went through every clean sock in my house. I literally haven't done that since I moved in. I found baby socks. My son is 6. So...
Must be the Mercury retrograde. You have 5 more days. Just saying.
God. Thank God. Ugh.
Before it goes direct.
Yes, I know. Yeah, no, the retrograde has been... Anyway, so, and then I did start reading The Wheel of Time. I actually haven't made it the first chapter yet. But I read the prologue.
Yeah. It's tough to get through the first bit. It took me a long time. But then I finally decided, like, okay, I can do that. Well, also at the time, my oldest was like a year and a half old.
Ah, yeah.
So trying to find any time to sit and read was
kind of the same thing even with Ready Player One. Like once you get to about the 3rd chapter, then all of a sudden it's like whoa, and like then you can't stop reading. But getting to that 3rd chapter is or like I had the same problem with the first Harry Potter book. Mm-hmm. Not even kidding. Like I had to force myself to read the first like 3 chapters, and then all of a sudden I was sucked in, and I didn't. I'd like to say I didn't set it down till the end of the 7th, but at the time the 4th one had just come out when I started reading Harry Potter. Yeah. So once the 4th one, I had to wait for the 5th, I had to wait for the 6th, I had to wait for the 7th.
Yeah.
Ambient mixer free. You can check out the app, because apparently they have an app.
Oh my god. Well then.
Yes. So ambient mixer free is the app.
Yeah, you're lucky because all of the Wheel of Time books are out. They're done, finished. Yeah. The last 2, well, okay. But I guess I'm lucky because I only had to wait for 2 of them. Some people were waiting like years and years and years.
Yeah.
For finishing the series. But waiting for those 2 books was absolute agony.
Yep.
I crocheted a blanket.
Oh, shoot. Well, it's like, you
in the Aja colors.
You started reading Sword of Truth, right?
I'm going to start reading. A friend of mine sent it to me for EPUB format, and I will share.
You have to read my book first, though. Mine's only one book.
Okay,
that one's like a bunch of books.
Yes. I will read Ready Player One
Thank you.
first.
I just need somebody to talk to about this. You don't understand.
I mentioned that in a comment on something because I was like, I've got a whole bunch of books on my list. I'm going to do this one because it's just one book so I can be done with that and then I can move on to...
It's a nerdgasm in a book. You have to read it.
Yes. Yes. So.
Anyway,
yeah.
yeah, The Sword of Truth, though, one of my very first long-term boyfriends, the first one I ever lived with, loved those books. And so I read the prequel and I read the first one, and I think the third one had, like, just come out at that time. I feel. Like, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the third one had, like, just come out. So, and so it's interesting to hear how many are out now.
Yeah. Yeah, because when...
But that's been...
I didn't even
That's been like 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah,
so.
I just saved them all in my Dropbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's at least like 10, I think, or more.
Well, it's been like 10 years.
Yeah.
I think, let's see, how old was I? I was 22, 23 when I started doing it. So yeah, it's been like 10 years. So I can imagine they probably dropped 5 books in the last 10 years. Mm-hmm. I don't doubt that at all.
Yeah.
But then again, I could be wrong. He was the big fan, not me. So they could have had more out that I was not aware of.
Yeah. Yeah, and my friend Crystal. Hi, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
Crystal.
She actually told me what order to actually read them in.
Yep.
Because she's like, don't... Yeah, because apparently... Yeah, so... Got to read them in a special order.
Yep.
So
yeah, you do.
So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I'm excited to get started on reading those. But I will read Ready Player One first.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's awesome. So let's get into things. We don't have a whole lot to talk about, but you know what? It is almost fall, and that means new seasons of shows. Yes. Starting with Supernatural, because you know it's Supernatural Day.
On October 13th.
Yep, which is a month from the day that we're recording this.
Yeah.
And that'll be awesome. And then they do have the Doctor Who Christmas special. I did see something online today that apparently Mark Gatiss cried when he saw it because it was such a good episode. So
he would. He's kind of a sap like that.
Well, yeah.
I love him.
And then Sherlock picks up again in January. So
yes,
soon enough.
Soon. Well, it's better than the last. How long have you waited?
Yeah, true. But no, this is what I'm going to be telling myself through working this whole Christmas season in retail. Sherlock is after this. Sherlock is after this. I just have to make it through this Christmas, and then I'll have Sherlock.
Well, and with the craziness of Christmas, it should make everything go faster, too.
You'd think.
Bonus! Yeah, I know. Believe me. I've worked enough Christmas seasons in enough places to know exactly what you mean.
You hate people at the end. You hate Christmas.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you hate Christmas music. You hate Christmas shopping. You just hate... Yeah, no, I worked...
don't mind the Christmas music. It's honestly like I think the only one I don't like is Baby, It's Cold Outside. That one just makes me want to kill people.
There was one place I worked where they had like the same tape that would loop all day long, every day. It was the exact same tape. So by the time it was over, you're just like, oh my God, if I hear that one more time.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Yeah.
That always makes me giggle. But everyone else hates it.
Well, like
I
worked for that portrait studio chain for 6 years. 7 Christmases. 7.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And, you don't know what it's like till, you literally are booked out every 15 minutes. There's 3 of you working in the studio, and then a family of 8 walks in and go, hey, do you have time for a walk-in? And you're like, we can try to fit you in, but it's probably going to be a couple hours.
Yeah.
And, of course, they either decide to wait, and then by the time that you finally get them in, they're super grumpy. Mm-hmm. Or you tell them no, but then you get in trouble, especially if they're secret shoppers.
Yeah.
Everybody else planned ahead. Why can't you?
Because people don't think that... people don't consider being an imposition on anybody else. Or like, oh, maybe our needs, don't quite fit in with what's actually going on.
We have feelings, too. My favorite, though, was... so it was the first year that Walmart decided... It was the chain that used to sit inside Walmart. the Picture Me Portrait Studios. And it was the first year that the Port Angeles Walmart decided to be open 24 hours during the Christmas season.
Oh,
Before it was like a supercenter, like way back in the day. The first year, they were open 24 hours for just the Christmas season. Some guy comes in at 10 o'clock. Now, mind you, our portrait studio chain was actually owned by a different company. We were vendors inside Walmart. We were not owned by Walmart. We were not run by Walmart. That's why they took Walmart out of our name. Mm-hmm. Because we actually weren't really affiliated. We rented that space. Okay? Mm-hmm. So... one year, this guy came at like 10 o'clock, and he was all sorts of mad because he couldn't get his portraits taken. At 10 o'clock at night.
The fuck?
And they were like, sorry, they're actually not part of our company. And he seriously threw a major fit, I guess. Like, tried to complain to all sorts of managers, and it was like this big thing.
Oh my god.
And that was always one of my favorite things when people are like, I'm going to go complain to customer service. Okay, they can't do anything. Go for it. They're just going to tell you that they can't do anything. Like,
suck it.
I really did like working for that company, except for at the very end. Like, when they start writing you up for not doing more than 5 sessions a day, like if you literally did not shoot 5 sessions a day, you get a write-up, that kind of tells you there's something wrong.
Yeah.
I was like, peace. I'm leaving.
Oh, my favorite.
They went bankrupt 2 years later. Didn't even tell their employees they were closing.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. My favorite...
Yay.
Story from the Christmas season last year was I think December 15th was our cutoff date for layaways.
Yep.
We tell people, if you have a layaway and you don't pick it up on December 15th, that shit's going back on the shelf.
Yeah.
Because we want to have as much product as we want for the customers to buy during the Christmas season.
Right.
So we'd have people coming in 16th, I want to pick up my layaway. Sorry.
Yeah.
And we weren't I have to admit, we were not nice about it, because we were nice about it up until the 15th. After that, even my manager was like, dude, sorry. We told you.
Yeah.
We called every single person that had a layaway and said, hey, you better pick up your stuff.
Yeah.
Or it's going back on the shelf.
Right.
And if you want to go find it, be my guest. Oh, it's that really expensive bow that you particularly wanted? Oh, sorry, that's probably not there.
Yeah.
But, okay, so shows this winter.
Yeah. Anyway, yes. Sherlock. Sherlock is going to be waiting for me at the end of this.
Yes. Absolutely. So, and and those are really the only shows I know of, because most of the shows I've been watching are long since canceled. Farscape, Firefly.
Don't speak of that.
Oh, they gave it the death slot. What do you want?
Yeah.
So I know there's a lot of other shows with stuff coming out, a lot of more updated shows that people are watching. But we have to wait for August for Game of Thrones, although it sounds like maybe the new Game of Thrones book will be out in March.
Maybe.
Which would be good. I haven't heard anything against it, actually. Usually by now, like, if it was not true, it would have been all over, like, nope, it's not true, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard any of that, so...
Yeah. And we originally heard that on Nerdist, so it's not like it was some random clickbait bullshit.
Exactly. So, that's exciting. Speaking of Nerdist, there was a couple interesting things today, actually, they posted. One of them was appealing to me, my Disney side, but apparently there's been this debate as to whether or not Darkwing Duck is a spin-off of DuckTales, and whether or not it takes place in the same universe.
I could see that.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you do have Launchpad, right?
Isn't it Duckburg? I mean...
Yeah, I thought it was, but... I don't know, there's like this huge debate going on right now, so check it out online. It's actually really interesting if you're into DuckTales / Darkwing Duck. Woo. Yeah, right? That was one of the best, like, theme songs.
Every day that I've been... Kevin and I actually rocked out to that a couple days ago. We were just sitting in the
kitchen. I have it on my Spotify playlist.
We were sitting in the kitchen, and just all of a sudden I started singing it, and then we both just...
like an airplane
here
in Duckburg.
Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes.
It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery. Or rewrite history.
DuckTales.
Well, it's like I had to explain to Sawyer because we were at Disneyland.
I love you guys.
And they have Toontown, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, how come Donald has a boat? Well, because he doesn't live in Toontown. He lives in Duckburg.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes the boat to be in Toontown with his friends.
You know, Howard the Duck totally lives in Duckburg.
Mm-hmm, probably.
Duckburg is a totally separate planet. Sorry.
Depends on how you look at it, but yes. And now we're getting into fine-tuning and crossing the fandoms.
Sorry. I'm crossing streams here. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, well, I don't know. At the end, that's what worked.
Yep.
Also, did you guys hear they want to make a live-action Stan Lee movie? They want to make a movie about Stan Lee's life.
Really?
And they're going to be doing it. Yeah. I don't know if any casting has taken place yet, but I thought that was really interesting. They're going to make an actual movie about Stan Lee's life. And I'm kind of glad they're doing it while he's still alive.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, as much as I want that man to be immortal,
he's getting there.
He's not looking any younger.
No.
Anytime. It seems to be getting...
And he's getting trolly in his old age.
Yeah, he is. A little bit. A little bit. We still love him to pieces because, after all, he's made some of the most, wonderful stories that we love to,
He's given us many wonderful things.
Oh, so many wonderful things. So many alliterations.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't talk about Angelina Jolie being Captain Marvel anymore, because that would be...
Yeah, let's never speak of that again.
Yeah, sorry I brought it up. It's upsetting.
But I did want to talk about a couple things, going back to Facebook. First thing I want to talk about is they did a huge thing on Facebook with the Star Trek 50th.
Yeah.
Last week.
Pissed
And
me off.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to talk about. So the emojis, they had these really cool Star Trek emojis. Mm-hmm. And when I walked out the door that morning, I think it was Thursday, Becky happened to be at my house. And I was like, hey, did you see the Star Trek emojis? And she's like, what? She immediately opens her phone and gets on Facebook, and they're not there.
Yeah, I didn't have them either.
But they were on my phone when I left that morning. In the afternoon, they were not on my phone anymore. They were only on the computer. It was really weird.
It wasn't on my phone or my computer.
Well, Facebook is a bunch of dickholes.
Well, and it kept, appearing and disappearing. So it was it was only available to certain amounts of people, throughout the day. It was really weird.
That's bullshit.
I don't know why they couldn't just do it all over.
Or, they give everybody the option to make their, profile, add that...
Pirate.
The thing to
Pirate Day. Mm-hmm. You can change it so it's pirate language. So
you can actually change it so it's pirate language. Well, I mean,
the profile picture thing. You could add you know how they give you the frames, the
temporary profile
frames
pictures
for them and stuff. Yeah, everybody got that option. How come nobody got an option to change their fucking emojis? What was that shit, Facebook? Huh?
I don't know.
Mark Zuckerberg, fucking smug bastard.
I only laugh because you're struggling so hard to find all sorts of insults for the man that has created the place on the internet in which you basically live.
Yeah. I don't have to be happy about it.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just sitting here watching you struggle and finding it funny.
It's like Ace Ventura and his landlord. Yes, Satan?
I love you, but I hate you. Yeah, I wish there had been a way, or just make it available to anybody who likes the Star Trek page.
Yeah, and let them keep it. Why does it have to be temporary? I would love for them to always just be the Star Trek one.
Well, they should just have fandom emojis.
They should.
Sherlock
it's
emojis.
Not that fucking hard.
Supernatural emojis.
Yeah.
Disney emojis.
And you can change it.
And you can switch Xena emojis.
There you go, Facebook. There's your next $1 billion idea. Royalties this way. We have it recorded and proof.
Yeah. We said it.
Just send it all the Fangirls
Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Yep. Yeah, we can make cool t-shirts and stuff. It'd be awesome.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Also, on Fangirls Anonymous, Becky started a new trend today. And I'm not talking the polls.
Nope. I decided, okay, you got Man Crush Monday, right?
So, and then you have Woman Crush Wednesdays.
Woman Crush Wednesday? Fuck you, it's Girl Crush Tuesday. Because I wanted to do it today.
Well, the Woman Crush Wednesday, I always found to kind of, as a person who goes both ways, for me it's always okay, it's just a bunch of what I've been seeing in my feed at least, a bunch of straight women talking about women that they'd go gay for. Which I'm like, okay, I actually legitimately want to bang the women that I put on there, but okay.
Yeah.
It's like, but yeah, so yeah, I understand. I'm just like, okay, Woman Crush Wednesday, not really my thing, but
no, I did Girl Crush Tuesday, because
it's Fangirl exclusive.
Yes, and I just wanted to look at some pretty lady pictures, because
pretty ladies.
Yeah. So my top two were Marina Baccarin and Christina Hendricks.
Oh, when you posted her, I'm like, damn you! That's one of mine.
In that blue dress.
Oh, good God.
Oh, I know.
Swing.
Right.
Oh.
High five.
Swing. Sorry.
Yes.
I had
Christina Hendricks, we salute you.
Oh.
Shawing.
I put Lucy in there.
Well, yeah.
She's been my crush since I was about 11 years old.
Yeah.
Just, oh.
Yes.
Pretty.
I need to put Katie Sackhoff up in there.
Oh, there's always a Tuesday coming around again.
There is. I'll save Katie for next week.
Yes. I go to my Pinterest folder of hot ladies.
Well, and that's, maybe we could start a new segment on the podcast. Girl Crush Tuesdays.
I'm all right with this.
Fangirls about fanning over girls or something. I don't know. That escaped me. Didn't have enough wine. Something. We can come up with a cute little catchphrase for it.
Something hot girls.
Yeah. something.
Hot Ladies Tuesday. Oh.
There we go. We even have a jingle for it.
I was going to say we even have
a keep that
segue. She legit has a folder.
Yeah, that's one of the pictures that I put, because someone in the group commented, Christina, who? And I said, oh, sweetheart, let me give you a crash course. So I found several more beauty shots of Christina Hendricks and a shot of her from her second episode on Firefly, and named Trash. One of my favorites. Because reasons. And yes, and so I included a picture from that and a few beauty shots.
Just to double check, you're talking about Yosaf Bridge?
Huh?
Yosaf Bridge.
Saf Bridge?
Yosaf Bridge.
Yosaf Bridge? What? What are you...
From Firefly? Is that the one that Mal marries and or are we talking about Inara?
No, Saffron.
Yeah. But by the end, she's Yosaf Bridge because she's been so many different names that Mal starts calling her Yosaf Bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Pretty. What was I saying?
Sorry.
Oh my God.
You were giving somebody a crash course.
And sploosh. Oh yeah, so yeah, the pictures plus a link to the IMDb page for Christina Hendricks, because if everybody should just love her because she's beautiful and amazing and wonderful. I love her. I can't even say what I'm thinking right now.
Well, it goes well considering most of the time we're posting pictures of, men in kilts and
Jensen Ackles.
My hot men folder has Craig Ferguson.
Hey, to each their own.
I'm sick.
To each their own. No judgment. No judgment.
I love Craig Ferguson.
Nothing wrong with older men. Nothing wrong at all.
Is that legit?
It's an edit.
Okay.
But, yeah.
It was a picture of Benedict Cumberbatch
as the Phantom. I'm sorry, I saw it and immediately to show you.
So that apparently might be a new segment in our podcast as well.
I heartily endorse this idea and our product.
And our product.
It only took
Leaving the options open.
It only took 20 episodes to implement a new segment. No big deal. No big deal.
Hot Lady Tuesday. Ow! The sexy ladies. She is so sexy. Ow! I can do this all night. So just...
You're like, stop me anytime. No, really, please. But actually, I think we are going to leave it pretty short this week. Yeah. There's been a lot going on, in our personal lives and our fangirl lives. But we do want to take a minute to talk to you about episode 25. This is episode 21. Mm-hmm. So we have a few episodes left. 25.
4 more weeks, bitches.
Yep.
Love you. I'm not actually calling you bitches. I'm sorry. I just got excited.
It was a term of endearment.
Yes.
We want to do a Q&A session for our 25th anniversary episode, and we are going to have Amanda here to moderate. It sounds really weird to say that.
Moderate.
She's going to be our Chris Hardwick.
Yep. And
do you think she could wear a suit?
I think she and I talked about that, actually.
I think we brought it up last week, and we were like, hey, you need to wear a suit.
Yeah.
Amanda, you need to wear a suit.
Yes, we did.
Okay. Good.
Suit. Good. Suit up. And so if you have questions you'd like answered, it could be questions about how we found certain fandoms, about how we met, about whatever. And it doesn't necessarily have to be podcast related. You can say, I want to hear Becky do a British accent.
Oh, shit.
Oh, don't do it now. Maybe I'll enter that just for the fun of it. Just don't make me do an Australian one. It doesn't work. I can try. It legit doesn't work. I start like 2 words and then it goes British. It's not good.
I guess what's up, mate?
We just don't need to go there. But if you have questions, you can post it in the comments below, or you can also visit fangirlsanonymous.com and use our contact page, which will send an email to hello.
That was a hiccup. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Oh, Becky. Jesus,
very
Becky.
Random. I can't help it.
Jesus, Becky. We need a shirt that says Jesus, Becky.
Yeah, we do. We really do. So, anyway, we want to do the Q&A, and we would love to have you ask us some questions for us to answer, and it's going to be amazing. Yes. But in the meantime, fangirls and fanboys, we're going to call it a week, but you will hear from us next week. Same fangirl time, same fangirl channel. Bye.
Bye.